The frogs in my mom's basement.
Dude, that shit is tight as hell on his head.
We're
Ew.
gonna leave fucking circles on his face.
Frogs in my mom's basement. You know what I'm saying? What up, dope?
You see this?
All right, Dominic, are you in frame?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
look
frame.
huge, bro. They gonna be like, this nigga, who the fuck is that
you need
fat
just
guy?
you need one camera just for him.
Yeah, bro.
Are you guys both in it?
They're gonna roast me.
You can't see it?
They're
I
gonna
can
roast
see
me in the
it.
comments. They're gonna roast me in the comments, man. I already know.
No, they're gonna be like, hey, you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna get on your ass, bro.
Who, me?
They're gonna have.
Yeah, they're gonna get on
They
your
say
ass
some crazy
hardcore.
shit in the comments.
Why?
I just do.
I tell you, you better get some tough skin, cause they're gonna get on your
He's
fucking
got tough
ass.
skin. Look, he's like fucking a whale. The other side of the whale's like blubber.
They're gonna roast me.
Let's go introduce. Get it going. Let's do it.
No, have Dominic.
Wait, first of all, what are we talking about besides Puff?
We'll see. We'll do it.
Flow, dude.
Just go to, okay.
Papi, we
It's
literally
flow.
did that the first time we did
Do
it.
bro.
Hey, first of all, Enzo, I was watching.
Make sure that red light is always on
Yeah,
the camera.
Before we start, I was laughing at you guys. The one you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
did, when Enzo's like, "So did you see the die roll?"
Oh, yeah.
It's funny.
What's a die roll?
Oh my
No,
god.
bro,
Never
we're
mind.
done, never mind. All right, welcome to the bonus episode of Frogs in the Algorithm. It's Dom, Angelo. We got our uncles Phil, Sandro, my dad Tito Rodriguez, and then Enzo. Everybody knows
You can't
Enzo.
tell them my last name to either.
We all have the same
No,
last name.
it's a
Doesn't
callback.
matter. I want the
It's a
proper
callback.
introduction, man.
It's a callback. It's a callback. It's a callback.
Who called?
Who called?
You already in an episode, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think the first question everybody wants to know: how much do you guys make after taxes?
Hold on, wait. Sandro makes about like $2 a month. So.
Before taxes.
Before taxes.
Well, it depends because sometimes because I deposit into my checking and savings and the way my checking and savings.
Why do you need to know about my ends?
What?
What?
Shut up, man. Give me the microphone, man.
Don't eat it.
My name is Sandro Rodriguez,
Don't eat it.
and these guys
Plug your
Plug,
podcast.
yeah, plug your stuff. Plug your stuff.
plug my stuff at.
Plug your butt. What?
I'll plug it later. Anyways, what are we talking about today? What's going on? Hold on.
I don't know. Why you
Plug my stuff.
Plug your stuff. Plug your stuff.
My name is Sandro. Follow me at Sandro's Place, and I'm a stand-up comedian in Detroit. And I got my podcast coming real soon, so just stay in
And
tune.
your show that's coming out.
Oh, I just did a show for Tyler Perry called All the Queen's Men. The episodes will air in June or July.
He's one of the queens.
I'm one of the queens. Whatever. These guys are idiots. No, and then I did a movie that comes out end of this year, so be on the lookout for that.
Low budget, so you
all
can
right.
watch it on Tubi.
But there was a budget. And I got paid. That's all that matters.
The $2 is annual
what matters.
income.
He paid to be in the movie. He paid to be in the
That's
movie.
all right, though. Money was exchanged. That's all that matters.
It's on Pinterest.
No, it's on Tumblr. You were wrong. Get the shit right, Dom.
Tumblr.
It's on Tubi.
Get it right.
It's on Tubi.
No, Tubi. Yeah. I did one on Tubi. I got a movie on. I got a movie on Tubi right now called Rose Gold. Check it out.
It's about gay porn with midgets in it with him.
Again, it's a movie. You can't pick them all. It's a movie. All right, go check it out. It's on Tubi. Rose Gold.
What was the budget on that movie?
$8.
Well, the budget I don't know.
He had to bring his own camera.
I had to bring my own cast. Yeah. I had to film it at my house and then bring them the video.
Yeah, everybody filmed their parts
Everybody
individually.
filmed their own parts at their house and then they brought it in. Say, hey, can you edit this? You know.
Okay. So what are we discussing today, guys?
That's usually not how you transition.
That's not how you transition. you
My
know,
bad.
it's
Let me
just talk.
let me rewind.
Now you see where I get it from.
And what? And when we're having a conversation, when do you be like, "What do you guys want to talk about?"
Yeah,
I've
who's ever said
had
that ever?
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's
You're
start.
just having
Let's
a
talk
normal
about that
conversation.
movie. Let's talk about the Rose movie. What's the Rose movie?
So Rose Gold, I played.
That's the gay one?
No, it's not a game movie. Shut up, man.
Sorry.
No, I played a drug dealer in that movie, of course, because I'm Latino and that's what Latinos do. We sell drugs.
He was selling burgers in the inner city.
Yeah, he wasn't selling drugs. He was on drugs, diabetes. You know, that's what it's doing him right here, right now. Look at him. What drugs were you
So
taking?
just so you guys know, they're all gonna take shots at me right now.
I'm not
because
gonna
the
do
chubby
nothing.
uncle,
No,
but it's what it is.
we're not taking shots. He needs to take a shot. Insulin, nigga. Hurry up.
Bring them in. Bring on the insults. Bring it on. Bring it in. Bring it in.
No, that's enough.
That's
bro.
okay, because I'll put it all in my
Get
stand-up
off
and
him.
they'll all be on stage. So that's okay.
You talk about the giant. We call him the giant. The other
Right, he's
one.
Gigantor over here. That's his name.
That's it. No one's ever gonna get that reference.
Doesn't matter. You're a huge man.
Yeah, you're huge too. I'm
You're a
huge.
you're a huge baby.
You're the one that looks like Baby Huey.
That's how he came out when he was born.
You gotta say it in the mic, bro. They can't hear you, bro.
You're the one that looks like Baby Huey. Look at you.
That's okay.
You look like you didn't change your diaper. What is going on over there?
That shirt looks tight as hell on you.
No, it really doesn't. That shirt looks tight on you.
It
That
does.
looks like it's screaming Old Navy.
No, it's the camera adds the camera adds different sizes on you. So this
Yeah,
is
well, how many cameras are on you?
Yeah, no.
There's 3 of them, so this is 3XS, extra small.
XS? What?
Extra small.
Yeah, no, that's.
I think
Just
that's
take a breath if you can. Take a breath.
Shut up. Anyway, I think we should talk about some.
Hey, tell these guys right here, Angelo and Enzo, to watch Shutter Island today so we could talk about it tomorrow. These guys never
Whoa,
watched
you
it.
guys
Never
Shutter
watched
Island
it?
seen
You
No,
gotta
I was
watch-
gonna watch it last night, and then
Bro, that's a
What?
great.
That's
I
the
was
one with
gonna-
Leonardo, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna watch it last night, but then I got
Don't spoil it. This guy right
Oh,
here.
yeah, yeah.
before-
Tito's the
spoil it.
worst.
I was gonna watch it last night, but then I
Won't
started
spoil it,
watching.
but Leonardo dies at the end. I'm joking.
Then I started watching Ma. That movie was horrible. That didn't make
Yeah.
any sense. Have you ever watched Ma? That was.
I
you
never
liked
saw it.
That was.
I
so,
thought it was kind of creepy.
That was pretty
There
good.
was no. There was the movie was an hour and 45 minutes. Nothing happened until the last 35 minutes. It had no plot.
All it is basically this woman. She got bullied when she was young,
Spoiler alert.
and she went and got the kids who bought.
If
She
you haven't
went,
seen
she
it,
went
came out
after
like
the,
20
the
years
kids
ago,
of the
but go
parents
ahead.
who bullied her.
Yeah, and
It was a weird movie. Yes.
They stayed in the same town or whatever, and then the kids that bullied her in high school, they had kids, and like she's like 40, and like she buys them alcohol, and they like party in her basement, and then she
Sandro?
ends up like kidnapping everyone.
No,
So
not me.
stupid. It was so dumb. But then at the end, like
Did you call it? Is it called Ma?
it's called Ma.
San likes to bring kids home from the
Oh, hey, come on, man.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
So, but
man,
on
that's
a
not
real
true.
serious note, though, Shutter Island is a way
I
better
was gonna
movie
watch
than
it
that.
yesterday, but then
I
couldn't
can't
watch
believe you
that.
haven't watched Shutter Island. Shutter Island is a good movie. Is the
It's a
camera
great
not
movie.
working?
You should watch
I
that.
was gonna watch it. I
I
know.
mean, it's
I heard-
Scorsese
I
and
seen Shutter
DiCaprio.
Island?
You can't go wrong with
I have to
those.
watch it. I bought it last year, but I didn't have to watch it yet.
He's still this is the guy who still hasn't seen Talladega Nights, so we don't want to go into
let's
that.
bring this
Jesus.
up now.
got
Yes,
it.
I have not seen Talladega Nights.
He's been talking about seeing
Something's wrong
Talladega
with this
Nights
guy.
for 10 years, and it only came out like 5 years ago.
Hey, did you ever finish Across the Spider-Verse either?
No.
Come on, this guy watched 20 minutes into Across the Spider-Verse.
I started watching it, man. Then I forgot something.
He doesn't watch. He doesn't like
I didn't
watching
finish the
animation. That's what it is. He has.
No, I think
I think
I
that
saw the
could be-
first one.
that
You
is
know
gonna be
what?
one of
If
the
it ain't
best series of
SpongeBob,
movies.
he's not watching any cartoons.
No, I didn't. I started watching it. I just didn't finish it. That's all.
The Spider-Verse movies, when the third one comes out in 2027, is going to be the best
That's
trilogy
if
of all
it comes
time.
out. It might get pushed again because everything's getting delayed right now with all those
Why?
films.
It's animation.
No, they pushed it already. It was already 2025. They pushed it to 2026, and they pushed it to 2027. There's
Okay,
no way.
that's true.
That's been 4 years. Because when did we watch Angel?
I might have to watch it again just to remember what happened.
They were good.
I mean, we watched it right when it came out. So whenever the 22 maybe. When did Across the Spider-Verse come out?
The first
23?
one, yeah, I think it was 23.
So I still have time to watch the second one.
Yeah, you
Did you
got
even
time.
watch the first one?
Yeah, I watched the first one.
Second one was really good though.
The third one, it just keeps getting better, and the
Yeah.
soundtrack gets better every time. I heard Dominic said there was a rumor of Tyler the Creator doing it.
What about the new Superman? I want to see that one.
There's a lot of good movies coming out lately.
Yeah,
don't know,
Fantastic
that-
Four,
that's like
Superman.
3
I'm
months.
excited to
That
see
Superman looks a little woke to me, bro.
those. Oh God,
What do
here
you mean
we
woke?
go.
woke?
I don't know, man. He's getting interrogated by Lois Lane.
He's
She's-
not. That's
she's calling him an
First off,
immigrant.
that's a big thing
I mean,
in the
what's up with
comic.
that?
That's a big thing in the comic. It's the interview with Superman. It's the night with Superman.
But she's interrogating him like an immigrant. She's like, "Well, who told you to come here? Did
she
you get
never-
permission? I mean,
That's-
do you have your papers?"
Actually, that makes sense when you
I
think
mean,
about
what's
it.
up, man?
He said, I was on a work visa.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I'm excited because it's sticking true to the comics. We'll see how it all translates. I feel like they have a lot going on in the trailers. I don't know what direction they're going to go in, but I'm excited to still see it.
I'm gonna wait till.
I don't like the suit. I think the suit looks weak compared to the last one.
I mean, it's more comic book accurate, but
I think the S could be more capital.
Yeah.
but that one and Fantastic Four is the other one. I'm excited to see that one too.
Oh, you know, we were talking about me and Angelo and my friend when we were watching Thunderbolts. They like spoiled Fantastic Four. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched Thunderbolts, but they spoiled Fantastic Four pretty much
Why?
with the end credit scene.
Just
No,
so
that's
it's
like-
in the universe.
No, we
this
all
is-
knew.
Yeah,
coming.
but I know. But then it's pretty much like at the end of Fantastic Four, they're gonna go into a portal and come to our universe.
Which we
That's
kind of
100%.
already knew that because we all knew that there was a different
they're gonna destroy
universe.
their-
Well,
wherever they're at.
we just don't know if their planet is going to be
Well,
destroyed.
actually, so
That's
here's
why
the
they're
thing. So
leaving.
here's the other thing. You don't know if it's actually the Fantastic Four, or if that's actually going to be Doom taking over their ship and doing the portal and coming to our universe. We don't know what it is. Maybe they're coming after.
Woman?
Huh?
Silver Surfer.
No, Doctor Doom,
Oh,
which is going to be RDJ playing him again.
is he in? Is he in Fantastic Four?
They haven't announced it, but I think he's going to be showing because he's the villain of Fantastic Four. So I
You know-
mean, I can see them.
You know what I was telling my girlfriend the other day too was remember when we saw the other Fantastic Four with Miles Teller and how
Yes,
terrible that movie was?
yes.
That's a top 3 worst movie I've ever seen. I think
I mean, it's
that one
it's-
and what's the other one we saw? Independence Day.
Oh,
2?
the second one.
Oh,
Oh,
the second
my
one was
I was
God.
gonna say the first
horrible
one was
song.
fire.
No, the first one was great.
The first one was amazing.
Fire.
The second
I
one,
mean, the first one was believable. I thought we
Fire. Oh, hold on. Let's go back to fire.
Okay, maybe not fire, but the first one was believable.
That was the greatest movie of all
I
time.
believe Will Smith
It was a
went
vibe.
into space.
Was it a vibe, Tito? Was it a vibe? It was a vibe.
I just want to believe. I believe Will Smith went into space. Okay. Now
the
the
second-
second one. I
Sandro
don't know
looks
what
like he
happened.
came from outer space. What the hell, bro?
Why is he always messing with you, bro?
I don't know, man.
You guys
I'm
should
gonna-
fist fight
I'm
right
gonna
here.
swing on him.
It
right
could
now.
be a
fight.
free UFC fight right here.
No.
No, it's gonna just be a 2-second fight.
Why? He's gonna beat your ass.
He ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna get tired getting up from the couch.
I'm gonna swing on him. Watch.
You just swing at him hard. Hit
I'm
him in
gonna
his
swing at
chin.
him. I'm gonna hit him.
Hit him in his other eye that's
I'm
almost
gonna-
shut.
I'm gonna nod his,
Oh,
I'm gonna nod his
okay.
forehead right now.
That's a little blow. See, look, he's talking
here
about
you go.
disabilities now. So cancel him. Cancel him.
Disability.
I'm over here talking about his overweightness, and I'm over. So it's okay. I used to be overweight. I mean, I'm still fat.
What
But
are you talking about?
not,
You used to be.
I'm
Used to
not.
be.
I'm
Used to
not. Well, first off,
You still are.
no.
Yeah, that hoodie looks like a long sleeve.
It is a long
Well,
sleeve.
it is a long sleeve.
I don't get it.
I didn't get that. That
Why'd you
didn't-
laugh?
It looks like a coat. That's what it is.
What?
I don't know.
Big?
You guys are both
What?
morons. What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
You guys are related. You could tell.
We're all related.
Yeah, but you two are really related.
What the hell does that mean?
You got his gene,
What?
the dumb gene.
What jeans? What kind
Actually-
of jeans are those?
I don't know what
Navy?
jeans. What jeans are you wearing?
I don't know.
The big kind.
Elastic?
Damn.
Is this it? We're gonna just talk about me?
No, I'm waiting for
no,
someone.
you're
Enzo's
taking
been
shots?
quiet as hell over there.
What's up, man?
Enzo's still taking another nap.
Yeah, I just woke up from a nap. I'm waiting for this to kick in. But the new season of Suits comes out in July. I don't know if you guys have ever seen
The LA
Suits.
one got canceled before it even
What, LA?
completed.
Suits. I
The
never
Suits
heard of that
LA.
show.
LA kind of sucked. I guess it got canceled because I started watching it because it was kind of weak
I didn't even bother watching it, but I heard they brought Harvey back in
for an episode.
for like an episode, and he couldn't
so
save
they
it.
bring him back the originals.
I wish they wouldn't, because it was good until it wasn't.
It was good until the
I didn't
Until
finish
they
it yet.
introduced what's her name, the girl. Because when after Mike left, then it got to
yeah.
it turned
After
crap.
Mike and his wife left, then it
it
got
got
whacked.
I couldn't watch. I never finished it. Like it got
I
bad.
did. I finished it all the way.
I couldn't finish it. It got so bad.
I just finished it all the way.
What the hell did you say?
I just want to. I don't. Why? I didn't want.
Everybody's like, "This is the worst podcast we've ever done ever." Bonus, more like a failure.
I tell you what. Let's talk about some current events. Let's talk about this trial.
What's a current?
Current events, man. Let's talk about this trial.
Diddy?
Yes, did he or did he not?
What am I? What the hell am I? The reporter?
Give him that one. Give him that
What
one.
am I? The reporter? Get off me, man!
Take this one. I got it. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ, man! What am I?
Hey,
The
give him
reporter?
that one. You take this
What
one.
am I? The
And
reporter?
Enzo, you take this one over here.
No, I'll take this one. There you go.
What? I'm not talking.
We'll talk
I don't know
about-
nothing about the Diddy
Okay,
trial.
give it to
so-
somebody that knows.
I've been keeping. I've been keeping.
I've been watching the Diddy
So
trial.
I want to watch the Hulu. Did you watch the Hulu stuff yet on it?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be
So-
honest. I don't think he's going to jail.
I think he is.
Free puff. I'm joking.
I
I'm
think
joking.
I think he's going to jail.
But I don't think he's going to jail.
I think they messed up on the charge.
I don't think ain't no charges.
Why?
They talk.
Because they keep. So he's such a he's a bad person, right? Like he definitely should be charged for domestic violence, But they're not charging him for domestic violence, and all the evidence they have is for domestic violence, not sex trafficking.
Well, again,
Really,
we're only.
is he a bad guy? I mean,
Well,
sometimes you need to smack them.
Yeah, you could tell them two are related. They're just rage baiting.
no. Well, first of all, we're only 2 weeks in, so we don't know who else is gonna testify.
And how many weeks is
Now, you know what I was.
Yeah, but why the
Weeks?
hell
No,
is
it's been
Kid
like a
Cudi
week. It's been like 5 days,
Was he trafficked?
But you know what? Those was crazy.
and they
is-
don't even do it on the weekends.
I'm surprised.
They don't want to ruin your Saturday or Sunday. Like, I can't even eat. This guy was drinking lotion.
I'm surprised that Kid Cudi's testimony wasn't stronger.
Well, what's he gonna say?
Well, no, because well, that's what I'm saying. They brought him in thinking he had something to say. He really said was like
He said he blew up his car.
He didn't do it. He set it on fire.
he didn't accuse. He didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
Puff
did not
didn't
say that.
admit to it. He just said, "I don't
No,
know
no.
what you're talking about."
He said
I
his car was blown up, but
apologize
he
for
don't know what
anything.
happened. That was it. They,
Yeah, but what does this have anything to do with sex trafficking? They're just throwing out random evidence.
right now, they just wanted the famous character, but that's not gonna get him what puts him in.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're gonna have to dismiss the charges because there's nothing, and then try
First
to
of
recharge
all,
him with
he's
something
not
else.
going to jail.
We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going
No.
nowhere.
He's a bad boy. I mean, he named the company after telling you he was a bad guy.
Yeah, he told us.
There's no racketeering evidence of anything. The only,
mean,
the
as
only
of
evidence
yet,
there
as
is
of
right
yet.
now.
As of standing right now.
So far, the only thing they have right now is that he's a degenerate, sick person.
I mean, the thing is,
He likes a lot of
it's
sick
only
crap.
5 days in, so as
That's
of
it.
yet, we haven't seen enough evidence to come out, so we don't know what's going to happen in the next couple weeks. Because I think, what did you say? It was going to be like 10 weeks,
8 weeks.
8 weeks. So at week 4, like halfway through, if they don't have anything showing any kind of
telling you, he's
incriminating
walking, bro.
evidence, then I think he will walk. Now, if they start to say, all right, we're going to slow go this, and they're going to keep on bringing out stuff later on, I don't know why you would do it that way. Just put it all out there.
still
But
bump bad boy for life. I'm gonna still drink his drink.
Do you think his career is done?
yeah, his career's been done though.
I mean,
Like when
it's
he,
a-
no,
I
I'm saying
mean,
if
it's not
he
his
hasn't
album,
done-
he
if he
didn't do
came
anything.
out right
Even-
now, or his
no.
kids. What about his kids?
His kids couldn't do anything anyway. He was trying to put them on. They couldn't.
Yeah,
they're not talented.
The
like he is.
label is done. He was more like Instagram and promoting his alcohol and his channel.
That's why he wanted to go to
music-
something else. He was
yeah.
done with music. He hasn't been
music is
producing
nothing,
anything in a
bro.
while.
All you can do right now is listen to his classics.
What about endorsement? Did you think anybody would want to endorse him?
Endorse him for what?
Any business like what he had with Ciroc and all them other ones.
But Ciroc was his. He didn't.
Yeah,
endorse
he-
it.
he was-
not his.
Well, he was part owner.
He was not part owner. No, he wasn't.
Ain't
He was-
nobody.
He didn't own that.
But like, who would wanna?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
I'm asking.
baby lotion. That's really it.
I mean,
Johnson and Johnson,
yeah,
maybe.
I mean, baby oil might be like, yeah. If you want to party like Diddy, pouring the oil on your ass off and shit. But
I mean, he
that's it.
bought half their brand by
mean-
himself. So
I don't think he's. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, it's still too early to tell. Like I said,
Did-
halfway
It says
through
Diddy. It says Diddy was part owner of Ciroc Vodka.
Yeah, he
Thank you.
was.
I
I
told
told
you.
part owner. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought he was just a sponsor.
No, that's what I said. He was a
Not a
part-
sponsor, but I thought he.
Why would he promote it if he's just a sponsor?
I knew he was an
paying him
owner.
that.
No, bro,
No.
he's an owner.
I knew it, but he sold it though.
No, he did not sell it.
No, I think he sold it recently.
He did not.
Well, maybe
So what was
recently,
the
maybe he
plan?
might
Yeah, I
have.
think he sold it recently.
What did they do?
They're the
It said his partnership ended in 2024 after a legal dispute.
See, that's what I
after
said.
because of what happened.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So then last year,
It's recent.
So he didn't sell it. They cut him.
no,
Yeah.
yes.
which
Well, technically, it was last year, so I wasn't.
Because
It
he
wasn't
went
that long,
back
yeah.
and he did what he did, and they cut him loose.
But that's what
They're
I'm
the
saying. But it was,
majority
they were
owners.
the majority owners, and they voted
then
him out.
He had that, or he had
sorry.
that. He had that for a long time though, because I remember in Entourage
yeah.
when,
It said 2007.
Turtle
Yeah.
starting the tequila brand. He's like in there, him and Mark Wahlberg. He's like, you should have jumped on Ciroc, Turtle.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
that's what he
Entourage.
just said. 2007. So he's had it for a long time.
Bro,
My
he's-
thing is
he
this.
made, bro, he made like 300-400 million.
If anything, the only thing I can see him doing, because he obviously is always going to be handling business and whatever, he might sell it under a pseudonym, like have a different name, so nobody knows that it's him.
Boy, it doesn't even matter at this point. He's worth $1 billion.
That's the other thing. I mean,
it
look at
doesn't
Russell
matter.
Simmons. He's still worth so much. He just went to a non-extradition
He's
country,
gonna,
and he's just staying there.
he's gonna go free, and he's just gonna chill at home, and
No, yeah, he'll probably move. He might buy his own island.
That's what I'm saying. That's what.
he's
I
just
mean, at this point, why
for a
not?
little while.
An unlimited supply of baby
Come out
oil.
later on or something. He's chilling, bro. But I don't see any of the accusations that's
I mean, as of right now.
as of right
Yeah.
now. As of, the only one I feel bad for is Cassie's husband. He's listening to all the crazy crap she was doing. He probably thought he married a virgin, and now that.
Why would he think
and
that?
I'm just saying, he just thought he's probably
No,
thinking.
I mean, he
"Damn."
came out. I don't know if you saw. He did make a post like defending her and all that before all that other stuff came out in the courts. I'm like, oh damn! I was like, you got to be like, I put this out and then that came out like right after that.
Yeah, but he said that he called her one time when it was happening.
But what I'm saying
So
is
clearly
he didn't.
he must
he
have.
knew something.
I mean,
he didn't know about all that nasty.
He probably didn't know about every detail.
No,
because, like,
I don't
how does
think he knew the
how does that get
extent.
brought up in a
I
conversation?
think maybe he
but-
thought maybe threesome, maybe this, maybe one bottle.
So
baby
do
oil.
so do you get peed on or what?
Yeah.
Like that's not really a
One
go-to
bottle baby
conversation.
oil. I didn't know a whole 4 or 5 gallons of baby oil.
I didn't know you
what
were
I'm
letting
saying?
other dudes do stuff and then having you rub it on Diddy's body. Oh, what
You
the
know,
hell?
I didn't know there was hamsters involved and stuff like that.
There was a hamster involved?
No, but I'm just saying. It's just I'm pretty sure he didn't know all the.
Well, I don't think you just go around telling people that.
Hey, he's at the trial and he's like,
Yeah,
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear
I
it.
don't want to hear it. He goes home and he's like, "Damn, I mean, she can't deny me anything because you were doing some nasty stuff from the very beginning. Talking about you got a headache.
And he's like, you didn't eat my ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Nasty.
That's probably what he's thinking, though.
I mean, but at the end of the day, like I said, as far as his career goes, he wasn't doing anything before this happened. He was trying to do other things. That's what I'm saying. He was trying to do other things that were outside of the music industry. He hasn't been doing anything with music for a long time. I think he has enough money where it ain't gonna matter. My thing is, if he is doing any other sex trafficking, just if he doesn't get any time for that, those people that had to deal with that shit, it sucks that this guy's gonna get off.
What do you guys think about LeBron, where he's just like, ain't no party like a Diddy party? Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
Yeah, but you got to remember he
But
had.
he's
two
not the
types
only
of
one that
parties.
partied with
Yeah.
Diddy. I mean, there was a lot of people that were partying with
But
Diddy.
he had different parties. He had
Do you
a
think
regular
LeBron
party.
was doing that stuff with them though?
I
don't
mean,
believe that.
I
again,
doubt it.
I
we
doubt
don't
it.
know. I would never say that. I mean, I don't know. And I don't like LeBron, but I would never assume that he did stuff. We're never going to know that stuff. I think that's just like the Epstein files. You think they're going to get released, and then all of a sudden nothing ever comes out. So it's like,
But I'm with Phil on this. Like, if you have all this, like, if you're trying him for sex trafficking, why don't you come out with the best evidence you have right away?
yeah.
Maybe
That's-
they're waiting for week 4.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
they're-
know.
they're waiting to hit a
It's like a
buzzer
show. It's
beater
like
at
an
the end.
episode.
Because the trial's 8 weeks. They're like, guys, we only have 2 weeks of evidence, honestly. Like, just tell me did weird fucking shit in there for 4 weeks.
Exactly.
No, they're waiting to do like the season finale of it.
There you go. Like it's like a show.
They're like, we got to build this up slowly. We got to get everybody
Right now, let's
interested
get all
and
the
excited.
wax stuff out, and then.
But the thing
let's all
is
the
too,
the
though,
dirty cast
because in
stuff
New York,
first.
they can't televise it, so they're a state that doesn't allow you to televise it, so we can't even actually see any of the stuff anyway. So it's like we're hearing it after the fact.
I know.
So like,
They can't televise federal court. That's what they were saying.
Isn't it federal court?
yeah, that's what I just said.
It's a federal
But
court because it's
New
across
York,
state
no,
lines.
New York
that's
cannot
why.
L.A. televise a federal court.
Which one?
Johnny
O.J.
Depp?
Simpson. Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp was federal.
Johnny Depp wasn't federal.
No, but it was televised.
Yeah, but no, but O.J. Simpson was.
state.
What I'm saying, they don't televise. They don't. Man, come on, man. They're saying
wanna
they,
make sure
Put it to your
they
mouth.
they were saying they can't televise federal court. That's what they were saying. I don't know
But
what
no,
the reason
only
was.
New York doesn't allow it.
Who cares? If they're not televising, I want to watch a movie I want to watch it like I'm watching an episode of Power. Because that's what it's to me like Power.
I wanted to be like that jury duty show. Did you guys watch that?
I didn't watch it. I heard it's funny as hell though.
Dude, that shit was
With James
funny.
Marsden.
It was so funny. Everybody was an actor except this one dude. It was
And
kind
he
of like
didn't
Truman
know.
Show.
So it was
And
like
they had
they
a
were,
and they had a fake trial, and the defendant's lawyer, they had him be like a super terrible lawyer, and he's just in there. He's like, I have this edit of what happened, and it was like a super low budget animation, and it was just glitching around, and everybody's laughing in there except for the one guy because he's not an actor. And it was so bad. You should watch it. It's on Amazon.
I heard
Prime.
it was actually a really funny show. They're gonna do another season. They're gonna have somebody else new doing. And
That was like that show. What's my man? That comedian with the big fro where he was. I can't. Yeah, him. That was where he was going through.
But that was a prank.
Oh,
show. This
bad-
this
prank
is a
show
whole
with the
show where he thinks he's a jury. He thinks he's a juror, and they're going through a case, and he just doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Did that one time.
I never saw that before.
It's on Amazon.
You gotta watch The Studio. That's a good show. With Seth Rogen.
What's it on?
It's on HBO Max, I think. Oh no,
It's on Apple TV.
What's it about?
Is it the cartoon?
no.
No, he's like basically like the
It's like
not the CEO, but he's like the head of the studio, movie studio, stuff like that. And he's basically making movies, and they're all about just making money in the movies.
it's just showing you
he's
like the behind the scenes of what it takes to make movies.
But what he's
but
his,
in a
what,
funny way.
what he's trying to do is basically make good stories while they're just basically just trying to make money and flush out bad movies. Like pretty much what's going on right now in the industry. How sometimes they'll put a movie out, whether the movie's good or not, they just want to put it out there. As long as they can make $1 billion, they don't really care. And they'll franchise it as long as they can make money. They don't really care.
I
if
know,
the
it
story's
sounds
any
boring,
good.
bro.
No, it's a really good show.
I mean, it sounds just
Like I just
It-
felt,
no,
I
you know
just-
what it reminds me of? It
like
reminds
you
me
just
of,
said, I took 2 naps.
it reminds me of Entourage.
No, hell no.
No, I don't know why that.
That
No,
did
no,
not
you-
sound like no
You gotta
Entourage,
watch the
bro.
show, man. Damn.
Bro, that does not sound like
Shut
no
up.
Entourage,
Anyways,
bro.
watch the show. It's funny, man. It's really good.
He said it's a story about where they cook cookies and brownies, and it's just like Transformers.
Exactly like that.
Entourage, bro. Entourage was
Did you
the
guys
best.
ever watch Black Swan?
Yes,
No.
with
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. Yeah,
Yeah, that I did not understand anything that was going on in that movie.
I mean I haven't seen it in a while. I saw it when it first came out.
I
Her
watched
and
it
Mila Kunis.
probably like last month, and I was watching it and I was like,
It's
what just I was so confused what just happened.
I mean, that's one of those those indie films where they all have deeper meanings. I would have to rewatch it again because I don't remember it that well. I didn't like it. I know it won an Oscar, but
Did it? I did not think that was good
yeah,
at all.
I didn't like it.
was
But there's
so
I
confused.
feel like there's a lot of movies that win that are indie films that you're just like, what the hell did you win for? Like I don't get it. It makes no
Yeah.
sense to me.
Did you get a chance to watch the Get Right? I think it's called.
No.
You didn't watch it? Remember, I told you it was like a old
About
school.
New York.
Yeah.
I saw the
Give him it.
I saw
Give
the
him the
first
mic.
episode.
Oh, here.
Man. Yeah, I saw that episode. It was
You
about
only saw one episode?
Yeah, it was about the episode in New York. What do you think about it? You don't like that, do you?
I thought.
You don't like that? You don't like that, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the show. Yeah, I saw the show, man.
You know, you didn't watch it. I thought it was pretty good. You only saw one episode.
Cause it's long. No, I saw the first.
What do you mean it's long? It's an hour.
It was a long episode. I thought it was just
What?
one.
You couldn't last 1 hour?
I watched it. It was long, man. I was like, man, because you gave me
What's
a,
all
you
that?
gave me
What's all that?
you gave me a weird you gave me a weird description of it. I thought it was like a documentary of
No,
New York.
bro. It was a show.
It was a show. I'm on episode I think 3.
You still haven't seen it?
I didn't finish it. No.
It's a good show, bro. You know why I like it? Because it brings back memories from when we were
was
little
kids.
in New York.
You know what's fun? You know what's funny? I was thinking.
Why
about it the
did they
other
get
day.
beat too?
Yeah, they did.
No,
The daughter did.
Oh yeah, she
The
did
daughter
get beat.
did.
She did get
By her
beat.
dad.
She did get beat. It
Well,
was
she got beat because she wanted to be a singer, and her dad was a church guy. We just got beaten because they didn't have a reason why we got beat. We just got our asses
It just is
kicked.
crazy how New York back then was like a war zone. I mean, every building was condemned and drugs and crack. I mean, it's still bad,
Well-
but it's not as bad as it was. Like,
But even
yo,
think
it was
about-
like it was like every building was burnt down. And
But even think about Detroit was like that for a long time. Remember,
Yeah,
like you go
gotta
downtown
watch
Detroit
this
now,
show, bro. You be like, yo,
it's the same way. Downtown Detroit, remember, was just nothing but
I
abandoned
know,
houses.
I understand that, but it was just,
Yeah.
it was just.
No, I mean that's what I mean. Like it changes more. This guy's gonna hit you in the face.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna
This
do that.
guy,
I only
but-
did it one time. No, you know, I was thinking about the other day. I thought about how when we were kids we went to movies. I was watching this movie the other day that came out in '85.
Why?
It was rated R. And how we got to go in these theaters. Remember this movie?
How about you finish Spider-Man first?
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
that?
No, I was
No,
thinking
so
about-
what
no,
he's
no,
saying is when we were
85.
little,
We were
Yeah.
little kids. You know how
We
we
went
were
by
little,
ourselves.
we were
my
kids.
mom used to drop us off at the theaters.
Sorry, ma.
And it didn't matter if it was PG rated R
Rated
because
R.
they just let us in.
They let us
anyway.
in.
And we would watch these rated
And
R
you gotta remember,
movies
so back
at 8
then,
years
rated
old.
R was fucking rated R.
Like back then,
PG, there was no PG-13.
back then it was like not admitted without an adult. We were admitted without an adult. We were in there.
Like we could buy cigarettes at 12
I
years
remember
old at the
seeing
party
Neon
store.
Maniacs with these fucking guys in a theater.
And
And
he
if you've
was
ever seen-
5.
I was not. I was even less.
He was
I was
5.
less than 5. I was only like 3 or 4.
Hold on. What
Bro,
year
you
did that-
weren't 3, bro. I wasn't
Hold on, what
changing
year-
a
hold on.
diaper in there, bro.
Hold on, what
Bro,
year did- hold on, what
we
year-
didn't. We moved
on.
out here. But no, the reason why I say that because we didn't move. I was 5 when we moved out here. So I was either 4 or 3. That's what I'm
The
saying.
movie
It had
came
to
out
be
in
4.
'86.
86.
He was born in '80.
So then I was 5.
So
then.
you was 7.
What?
Wow, he cannot.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was 5.
It came out in 86, so
So I
you
was
was
5.
6.
I was 5, bro.
If it came out in 86, you're born in 80.
Yeah, but that means my birthday's in December. When did that movie come out? What month? I
January-
guarantee you it wasn't Christmas.
January '87.
You're a moron. He just said 86, dummy.
I'm telling you, you.
86 December 14th.
But you moved out
March
here when you were 7.
1986.
So I was 5, like I said.
So we saw it before you moved here.
Yes.
Let's
Literally, we moved here right
let's
after
go
that.
watch this rated R movie before we leave.
Because remember,
'Cause he's 5.
I started first grade here in Detroit when we moved out here.
I just remember
Because
that
I had kindergarten out there. That was the last
we
time.
could go to the store and buy beer and cigarettes. Because I remember Dad
The
used to
only
make
time
us
I
go buy
remember I
beer.
went to the store and I put the wrong amount of money down, and Dad slapped the shit out of me afterwards because I walked out of the store with a pop and I didn't give enough money for it. Remember that shit?
I don't remember that.
Sano can't remember anything because he got hit
You
too
gave
hard.
too much money?
No, I didn't give enough money.
Oh, what do you mean you didn't give enough money?
No, I mean it was a store that the owner knew us. It was Vegas, but remember,
Oh yeah, I remember we used to.
and he'd never get mad at us. I just didn't know. I was freaking a kid.
So you
You don't start
left-
crying, are you?
No.
Well, I don't know. You got all sentimental. It was like,
a kid.
I was a kid.
Dave hit me.
It was well, he.
Why?
Don't eat it, bro. I know it's fur on it. You like it with fur.
I know. Why are you crying, bro?
This isn't a therapy session. Make some fucking jokes.
Why you crying, bro?
Man, it's hot as shit in here.
Take your shirt off.
Dude, it is freezing
what are
in
you
here.
talking
We're
about?
crazy,
Hey,
dude.
Hey, this guy walked down here. Did this guy walk down here and say it was so
said-
cold
he
down
said
here?
he
It's freezing.
did.
We walk in, I'm under this heat lamp. It's hot as
What
hell.
heat lamp?
That's a light.
It's
That
an
light is hot as
interrogation.
I'm in a
hell.
hoodie. I'm comfortable.
This
as
guy
shit
thinks he's
right
getting
now.
interrogated.
Bro,
It's
take your
hot.
shirt off.
No, what are you talking about? You take your shirt off. You guys are idiots, man.
Anyway, back to where we were little.
Yeah.
We used to be able to go to the store and buy like beer and cigarettes
So dope.
at 10 years old.
Rob. Everything.
Because I remember,
Yep.
yeah, what the hell was that?
Who the hell is that?
I remember,
back in the old
Anyway,
yeah.
so that show, was it called The Get Right, or what was it called?
Yeah, to get right.
It reminded me of that. It's on Netflix, but it's a good show. I like it. I don't know.
I've
A lot of
never
Puerto
heard of it.
Ricans in it, so
Yeah, it's just basically the
Yeah, I didn't
80s.
know
The 80s
that's
during
Puerto Rican.
the birth of hip hop. That's pretty much what it
it
is.
started in the Bronx.
Yep.
Which was a good show. I liked it. You know,
I'll have to
it's,
check it out. I haven't heard of it.
it's a good. I liked it, man.
I don't
It's,
have Netflix though, so I don't.
You don't have Netflix?
But I have everything else.
Put it on the other.
Yeah, I can put it on the other thing.
Yeah,
I
put
don't
it on
care
the
if I
other
don't
thing.
want
Yeah,
to
don't say. No promotions here. We don't get checks for that.
What?
What?
You gotta speak in the mic.
Come on, man. All right, man.
He almost bit it.
He looked like he was gonna turn it off. I'm done. He doesn't have a
So
button
real
to turn
quick,
it off.
Sano's a comedian. Why don't you tell us some jokes?
No, I don't
Why
do
not?
that.
Come on,
No,
be
'cause
funny.
I'm not
Come
on the
on.
stage. No. You
No,
wanna
what
come-
I'm saying is,
You want to come see me? Come follow my YouTube channel. I mean, my Instagram,
Ain't
and
got
then
no
I got
YouTube
shows
channel.
coming up. Yep.
I'm telling you, just tell them a little bit.
Is the blue light on it?
Yeah, it's still on.
You got any new material coming?
I wrote some new bits. I tried them the other day at the comedy
Can you
Castle
try one
Royal.
here just to see
No.
how it looks with us?
No,
Why not?
Why not?
because I got paid to do that.
I'll give you 10
You
bucks.
didn't get paid.
That's okay.
I'll give you
Sandro,
$5. Why are
do
you
you
lying?
ever-
Why are
do
you
you ever,
lying?
like,
you didn't get
uh,
paid.
No.
Do you ever try like to do like the crowd work? Do you ever do like you
The
see
crowd work, it depends, man. A lot of times I can always. Sometimes, I mean, if the audience is cool and everything, everyone's having a good time, then yeah. But I don't do it like the way you see, like Matt Ryan and
Yeah.
all of them. No, I don't. I've never done it like that before.
Why not?
That's not his style of
It's
comedy.
yeah.
Well, it's
I
not
feel
even. It's
like
not even.
style.
But that's not even a style of comedy because that's the
I
crowd
mean,
work.
it is a style of comedy. It's just not your
No,
style.
no, no. Crowd work has always been there forever, even from the early days of Dangerfield. All it was you really crowd work was always there
Picking
was
on
you got there was a
somebody.
heckler, there was a heckler on the audience talking trash, and then the comedian attacked that person. That was it. It was never what it is now. What they've turned it into
Andrew
what it is
Dice-
now.
Andrew Dice Clay.
I used to, you know what? I used to
He
like
loved
Andrew.
Andrew
At one
Dice
point, I used to
Clay.
like Andrew Dice
I
Clay. Now,
like Andrew
I
Dice
watch
Clay.
I watch his stand up now. It's the same thing, the same old nursing.
Andrew
rhymes.
Dice Clay was like Andrew Tate before Andrew Tate.
No.
Yeah.
Now, do you like Andrew Dice Clay because of Entourage?
Probably not that one.
No, but
Because I know that's what
we
people-
do the fucking.
Entourage.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, so he got popular back from there, but his stand-up is still the same from when it was in the 80s.
I didn't even know Andrew Dice Clay was a real person until after I saw Entourage and then I saw him on Joe Rogan. I'm like, wait, He's a real person after I saw him on the show.
So when I lived in LA, he used to always go in there.
CGI.
When I used to go to the Comedy Store,
I know what
and you know how he wears those fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
So there was this one comedian named Dustin that I knew. He used to always call him, "Hey, Gloves, what's up?" Call him Gloves. He hated that dude. He would always hate that. And
That was a horrible story.
That's his new bit. That's his new bit he's been working on. That's why he didn't want to say it.
anyways,
What, the comedy club? You saw him at the comedy
he
club?
used to always be at the Comedy Store in LA. Yeah,
Oh, the
'cause the Comedy Store, that's the club that Pauly Shore owns. They were always there, all the time. You see him there. You see
Joe
Chris Rock.
Rogan?
Never saw Joe Rogan because I think Joe Rogan was banned.
Why?
Because remember when he did that whole?
Started a fight.
No, he didn't start a fight. He did it. He did an episode there.
And he started a fight with
He didn't start a
Mancia.
fight. He went in there and he exposed Mencia for stealing jokes
Yeah.
there. And the guy who ran the show, the guy who ran the Comedy Store, the booker, banned him, and he didn't go back to perform there. I think he.
Oh, I think I heard about
yeah.
that.
There's a
But
documentary about that online.
I heard that like he was like everybody knew he was stealing jokes, but everybody
No,
was
that's not.
afraid.
That's nothing new. He's been. No, he did. Listen, matter of fact, George Lopez. There's a stand-up of Carlos Mencia. There's about a good. He said about a good 12 minutes of Joe Lopez's stand-up in his stand-up. He saw that. Lopez saw 12 minutes of his material in Carlos Mencia's special, and he checked him. That was why he fought him. He met him. He met him at a club somewhere, and then he said he punched him because of that. They knew he was stealing jokes. Yeah.
I mean,
something new.
this is nothing new. Like if you look at comedy, like over the last decades or whatever, there's always somebody saying that they stole a joke from somebody. I mean, the thing is, I feel like sometimes they might be actually stealing jokes, but I think also sometimes it just could be circumstances where they have the same like upbringing or whatever, and they might just have similar takes on things, and then just happens to come
I
out
say,
that way.
you know what? Give us an example of what. Give us some jokes.
No.
See, well, I want to know if you stolen it.
No. You don't even watch comedy.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes,
When's the
I
last
do.
When's the last comedy you watched? George Carlin?
Who?
Exactly. You don't watch
No,
comedy?
I watched
No, but
Dave Chappelle.
There's no way I would have anything similar to Dave Chappelle.
I didn't say you were similar.
he didn't
Okay.
say that.
I'm just saying, let me see what
I don't
your
even know.
jokes.
That's okay.
And if you stole them, I could tell you if you stole them.
No, we don't got to do all that. But anyways.
I've never even seen.
But no, you know who they say used to be a big joke stealer? Robin Williams.
I
mean, my thing is this. I think it's
Oh, you want
convenient
to say
for.
he's now because he's dead.
That's what I was.
He
I think
can't
it's
back up.
convenient that
He
people
can't
are
back
saying
it
it
up
now,
right
but
now.
I
They were
saying-
never
they were
heard
saying-
that
What you talking
They
about,
were
Robin
saying that
Williams
before.
now?
That's not old.
You
I've
talking
never
about
heard
Robin
anybody-
Williams now, even though he's dead.
No, watch.
I've never heard
Why we
anybody
doing
say
that?
it before.
I'm
I know
just kidding.
Damon Wayne said it recently in his.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
but he used
again-
to pay him too. He said, Damon Wayne said when he used to steal, he used to
Yeah,
give
he
him
stole.
somebody.
They say he stole. But again, I mean, it's not.
So
uncommon.
tell us some jokes. Let me see what you
No,
stole.
I haven't stole nobody from nothing.
All right, then let's see. Let's
No,
hear.
I
it.
don't gotta prove it to you.
Here, we can pull it up right here. We can react. Do you have stuff on YouTube?
No,
You don't got YouTube stuff?
no, I don't have anything up there yet. I
Well,
gotta
you
post
just
it.
promoted YouTube, but you don't got nothing on YouTube.
I don't not stand up, bro.
What do you have? A movie?
Nothing on there. I haven't. I'm putting content up there right now.
What,
I
what-
send my information on
I know what content are you promoting.
Yeah, what kind of content are you
the
making?
stuff that I'm gonna get released. I'm gonna put it up on there.
Are you making skits?
No.
You got a
No, I haven't
skit?
started nothing yet. No.
What do you plan on making?
Sandwiches.
There you go.
I'm joking. Now leave him alone, man.
No, don't do that. You'll be all right.
No, I'm joking. We do this all the time. We've been
Yeah.
doing this since we were little.
I don't know when the hell we did this before.
Well, no, well, we
camera.
crack.
Not on
No,
camera.
not on camera. Not on camera because it'd be too much proof.
Proof.
There used to be another brother. He's not alive anymore.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't.
Well, now he's,
he wasn't funny enough to be part of the family.
Well, we do
Sandro's
have another
close to the
brother,
You
end.
have another brother.
but he's not here today.
I'll say, wait, we do have another brother. Wait a second.
He's not here today. He's
sorry,
He's not with us.
Next time I'll
Today.
get 6 mics. I'll get 6 mics, and then we can all have a mic.
he's not with us today. He's out with his friends. I mean, he's out with his wife.
He's
He's
in a
working.
different- He's going to a different country.
going to
I
different.
mean, he really
country.
is, but not till next week. But
Yeah. Plus,
Alright.
he's gay. I'm joking. He's not
He
going.
just said he was out with his wife, and then you said he was gay.
Well, you know, he might be gay
I
still.
think Enzo's gonna just scrap this whole podcast.
Yeah.
No, he likes it.
Pull the best
just
parts
kidding.
of this podcast.
Why it's good.
Nobody. Nobody even watches the entire podcast. I just like try to find the best clips. That's why I don't
Yes.
really care about how the podcast goes.
Yeah.
So he's gonna put the clip where you try to eat the mic.
Which has been like the whole time. I mean, it's just kind of like,
All right, man.
You should poke him in his eye, bro.
Jesus.
why? Why you get mad? You look like you're about to eat the mic right now. Put it there. Put it down.
You tell me to keep it up here.
Why not
Just
keep
put it right
here?
here. Put it
Just
on
lay
your
it down.
chest. Or just
a
let it
bug.
sit on your belly.
What are you laughing at, sir? We have a guest in the building, guys.
Sarah's our producer.
She's like, I ain't producing this shit.
You're producing this crap.
Enzo's looking like about to fall back to sleep again. Bro, what the hell? Do you have
Enzo-
like a sickness? Like you
Enzo's
gotta.
done.
I'm trying to think of what to say.
What do you gotta think about it?
Pull up some would you rather questions.
Would you rather? There you go.
LeBron edition.
Why is everything LeBron?
Why is LeBron? You guys only like. Well, this is your generation.
Well, he doesn't like LeBron. I'm with Enzo. I'm not. A
Who?
fan
I
of
don't even
LeBron.
know.
I think you.
Dude, but Enzo doesn't like LeBron because it gets us.
Well, let me ask you a
like-
question.
no, let me tell you,
Do,
I
let
like-
me ask you this: do you hate LeBron because he's a bad player?
No.
Good player. What's the reason for hating LeBron?
I don't like hate him. I'm not a fan of his. Like,
But is it
everybody
because he's not a good player or a bad player?
else. No, it has
So
nothing
his
to do with
so
it.
his skill set ain't got nothing to do with anything. His personality, right?
No.
What has he done that you find annoying? Because somebody had to do something. To
I'm
be like,
tired of the
I don't like-
comparisons. That's my thing. It's like
between
just
him and who?
him and Jordan and all.
Well, there was
that.
gonna
Hey,
do
you
that.
know,
But they was gonna compare.
You know, Jordan is signed to NBC. Do you
Yes,
see that?
I saw
And
that.
he said the reason he's coming back is because he's sick of his fans and the toxicity that they have towards Steph, Bron, KD, Kobe, and all those guys. He actually said that. He's saying that his fans a 6-0 argument. He doesn't like that.
Well, but see, the thing is though, that's the difference between Jordan and LeBron. This is where
He's
I get
classy.
this is where I have my issue.
playing.
So my thing
Bro,
is
he
this.
could still play. He's
So
not
for-
Michael
okay.
Jordan, bro.
Okay, but this is my thing. Jordan has
It'll
never
always be
all
Michael
all
Jordan,
the goats before
Kobe, and
LeBron,
then LeBron.
right? Before LeBron, even with Kobe, none of them ever said that they were the greatest of all time. That's the difference.
I'm sure.
What were you going to say? You were sure what?
I'm sure I could find a video where Michael Jordan thinks he's the best player in the world. That's
No, he never
no, he
said
actually.
that.
No, it's known. He's never said it. He's
He might
actually
not
said
say
no,
it.
no, no. Here's the thing. This is what Jordan actually said.
He never
said
played
he
the
didn't
best.
like being compared to other generations. He goes because everybody else they helped him get to where
And
he's at.
before,
He doesn't like.
and he
that.
wasn't able to play the people before him.
Yeah, so he
that's
didn't
what
like
makes him
being
the greatest.
Well, let me ask you
compared
this:
to them.
does LeBron say he's the greatest?
Yes,
Yes.
he literally
He says
said
that?
it
Oh, I didn't know that.
multiple times.
okay, but like I'm telling you, if Michael
That's my
Jordan,
problem.
if Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant said that exact thing that LeBron said, they'd be like, "Oh, that's his mentality. That's just my Mamba mentality. LeBron's not a killer.
See, but
he
again,
doesn't think
you're-
like that.
you're-
100%.
You're
they would think like
assuming
that.
that though. That's because
But
the thing is,
they do. Is that not a main argument against LeBron that he's not a killer, right?
I
That he
agree.
doesn't have the mentality,
I-
which is just not even true. Also on top of
LeBron's
that,
the man. I don't want to take anything away from
No,
LeBron.
and
He's a
I'm
great
not saying he's not
businessman,
one of
he's
the
a great
greatest of all
player.
time.
But it's
to
not
me,
LeBron.
To me, he will never be the GOAT.
In my book, it's going to always be Michael, Kobe, then
Yeah,
LeBron.
but you can't name one reason why you say that.
Doesn't matter. It's Michael, Kobe.
Like every time we bring it up, you literally just say it. You have no reason.
If you ask anybody, it's going to say
No, there's
Michael,
statistics
Kobe.
out there too.
Ask Scottie Pippen.
Scottie
Pippen
Pippen's
also
a
went
hater.
back on his word. So Scottie Pippen's not a good.
and he's on
He just did an
drugs.
interview. Scottie Pippen just did an interview. I think it was like a few weeks ago.
And he's on drugs.
And went back on it again. So it's depending on how his feelings are with Jordan. When he's fighting with Jordan, then he's gonna say
Also,
LeBron is the best.
I
when he's not fighting with Jordan, then he says LeBron shouldn't be saying what he's saying.
I seen this thing earlier, and it said that coverage started happening in like the 1990s and like 1990, I think 2, like coverage of the NBA. So you only got to watch prime Michael Jordan, and people think his career was only 6 years.
That's not true though either though.
Okay.
Coverages were before
How-
that.
But were you watching Jordan before that?
Yes.
Again,
Okay, he didn't do anything. He didn't even make it past the first round.
you didn't watch him.
He's
before
only
that,
one,
He
you
was
know-
5 years old.
In 88, 89, Tito. Remember we went back to New York.
We
in
weren't
90.
watching basketball, man.
I was no. I'm gonna answer this because you think you know shit, but you don't.
You don't know shit.
Yes, I do. Because
don't
first off, that's when the Bad Boys won.
You don't know shit.
So we were huge fans of the Pistons, but I was a huge Jordan fan. Remember when we went to New York in 1990? I was such a Bulls fan that I got Dad to buy me that whole fucking matching outfit. Do you remember that? It was shorts and a shirt.
No,
because
bro.
I was a Jordan fan then.
You having a dream, bro.
We don't have a dad.
Because our dad didn't ever buy no damn Bulls or anything.
No,
in
Dad-
New York, how you gonna buy Bulls in New York?
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
What?
Bulls is Chicago.
No shit.
There's
But
an
They
NBA
still sell everything.
Where in New York and Brooklyn where we were from where they're selling Bulls?
NBA store, the biggest store.
That NBA store was not
No, but
around
they
in
have Tito.
89.
Are you fucking serious right now?
I'm dead serious.
So they don't sell LeBron
So-
jerseys in Detroit?
You're not listening.
There's
bro.
even pictures
Listen,
with me wearing that fucking outfit.
I want to see this picture because we didn't go. We're talking about 1989. There was no NBA store.
First
bro,
off, it was
in New York.
1990 when we went.
Okay, 1990.
Yeah.
I want to see this picture with this Bulls outfit because
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I'll have to find it.
how-
But also-
I was what, like gonna be 10 that year?
Oh, now I know you're lying.
Why am I lying?
Come on, bro.
But also, back to what I was saying.
Again, why would I lie about something like
You never
that?
back up
'Cause
any
you're
of
a
your
liar.
arguments, bro.
Okay.
You, bro, you never back up any of your
I want
arguments.
him to back that up.
How many times,
I
Enzo?
want
You
back-
could attest this.
I
How many
want you to
times
back
have
that
I
up.
backed up
Don't do
shit
that,
when
don't
I
do
say
that.
it? Enzo, how many
want you
times
to back
have I backed up stuff that I've said?
Look,
when it comes to
Juvenile.
him?
There's
He
not
still
one
doesn't wanna
reason you
believe it.
give that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron.
Look,
Yeah.
Look,
Bro, one
Juvenile,
reason.
back that up already, Juvenile. What the hell you talking
Bro,
about?
it's Michael Jordan.
Why?
Let me tell you something. No, let me tell you
Dennis
something.
Kobe.
Listen,
We're
I'll
trying
tell
to
you.
hear an explanation.
But
And
again,
then there's LeBron.
you hear how I said? I was like, for me.
But why though?
But why?
So when
Because
I
he's
watched
the
someone who
GOAT.
played, statistically, so here's the thing: a lot of the stuff that LeBron's getting now, yeah, if anybody played as long as he did,
He's
Now, I
been
will
playing
say
for
this.
40
Let me-
years.
Can I finish my point? Can I finish my point? Now I will say, as far as any player playing beyond when they should have, like even the later years of Jordan and all that, yes, I will give LeBron that all day. I'm not saying he's a bad player. To me, I'm just saying to me. But no, I'm saying, but to me, I'm never gonna say he's my GOAT. He's never gonna be my
Okay,
Oh,
GOAT.
that's
so-
fine. He's your goat though.
Yeah, he's yours.
Yes, and I've said that a million
No.
times.
Okay, no, let me say.
Michael
no,
is the GOAT.
Okay, let me say it now. He said statistically, since LeBron's been playing longer, he's like has more points, right? Is that what you're getting at?
Well, that's not just one. There's actually they even did a thing on in the the Chuck and all those guys on the show. It was like a 3-point game or whatever, something like that. He's still like 5 behind Jordan, and he's played 10 more seasons than Jordan.
This guy has.
So
more,
that's my point.
He has more points than Jordan on 1,500. He's shot. Was it 1,200? 1,200 less shots than Jordan. He has more points.
I would too if I had played for 25 years.
What are you talking? What does that even mean?
Jordan played 6 years. This guy played 25 years.
So Jordan played 6 years.
He played more than that, but I'm just saying.
Okay, no, he played 6 years, right? Because he's so good. He played 6 years and then bounced.
But the other thing is too.
LeBron's still playing.
But the thing is too. The
And
other
you're
thing,
taking it-
a
you're
lot of
taking it
people
away
like
from him.
so. Jordan
taking
was
nothing
able
away.
to leave the game and come back and still help his team win.
No.
Another 3 championships.
His team was a bad call away from making the finals when he left. When LeBron leaves a team, they go back to the worst team in the league.
But you guys are leaving out the real GOAT, and that's Larry Bird.
What?
Anyways, when Jordan left because he retired, aka he was pushed out because he was an addict for gambling,
No, he went to go play baseball, dude. That
and he
the
was
real.
trash.
He was trash in
absolutely
baseball. He
horrible.
was the worst baseball
But
player
anyways,
of all time. But that's the reason why
He's
he
the
went.
GOAT in baseball too.
They lost one. They lost one more game
I agree, but they still didn't win the championship.
because it was a bad call away.
Oh.
It happens.
What time is it?
But when LeBron leaves, his team won 66 games. When he left, they won like 12 the next season.
Again, but he also what you're talking about the first time when he first came in the league, that Cleveland team?
No,
Or are you
I'm
talking
not
about when
even
he
talking- I'm
had
talking
Kevin
about every
Love
time he
and
leaves.
Kyrie?
Jordan never won without Pimpin. So I mean, you could say that without everything.
But I'm not even bringing that up. The fact that
Jordan?
you guys. So here's the thing. The difference
You only say
between
it because
the difference
Kobe?
between that is Pippen was drafted by the Bulls.
So was Kyrie.
Okay, and I'm okay with that. They got Kevin Love, but the Miami Heat, that was a super team they put together. The Lakers, he keeps on bringing players over there to try to help him win. That's my whole point.
But then you're penalizing Bron for having a bad front office. That's not his fault. He's a bad GM, a bad front office.
Okay, so you
He
mean to
was
tell
in-
me Bron doesn't have any control over? You don't think he had to control AD leaving and all
he
that?
obviously
Why wouldn't
didn't.
you want
He
the
didn't.
best team possible?
He obviously
I
didn't
didn't
have
say
control.
you don't want the best team possible, but my thing is, anytime you want to be the champion, you find a way to fucking win. You don't need to have all these players to help you win that shit. Jordan never freaking asked for anybody to come on his team.
He literally threatened to retire because they weren't giving him any help. He threatened to retire. They got him Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, okay.
100%. That's the same thing.
Rodman was also at the end.
No, he was not at the end.
He was at
Here,
the end of
Angelo.
his
Mic
career.
drop.
Come on.
All right, they got
Okay,
it.
well,
How does that not make him the GOAT?
We'll see you next week. 2 weeks. Peace out on the bonus episode. Episode 18 coming tomorrow. Me, Angelo, and Enzo.